So one of the first sets that I like to teach my Bagua students is the Bagua Flowing Set. The reason why is that it has a lot of different elements to it that allows students to really quickly connect to Bagua training methods and Bagua training concepts. The Flowing Set has variations of single palm, double palm, flowing body palm, as well as bringing in different animal sort of concepts like monkey, bear, lion, dragon, and then giving opportunities for changing dynamics of stances versus stepping dynamics, striking dynamics, throwing dynamics. So the flowing set's a really great area to study your Bagua. It comes from Cheng style via the Wong Shu Jin tradition. And so it's got that flowing, moving from center vibe. And you know, one thing about Bagua is there's a lot of different expressions of Bagua. And the more you train, the more we want to draw from those different expressions as the individual so that we can improve our practice. So let's review the first few movements of the flowing set. So our first move is this single palm, snake palm change into lion rolls the ball into our palm strike. So those are the first few moves we worked on. So we want to be able to do those left and right eventually, okay? So if I was on the right side, I want to be able to do this on the other side just as well. And so that's the nature of Bagua. So but in the beginning, it's good to just focus on one side so you have a strong side, and then you can start working on, you can start teaching yourself the weak side. So from here, our first move, this rolling set to here. Now, from here, we're gonna go into a push and pull, overturning into a pierce. Now from here, we've got, this hand is overturned into a pierce. This has come to the hip. And we want to start identifying stances. And so from here, this stance right here is tiger riding. As we're transitioning, I've got my mass here that I can draw forward. And so I transition out into bow stance, okay? From tiger riding to bow stance. So here, push and pull, tiger riding, bow stance. Then I'm gonna do a closing step and pierce out to the edge, okay? And so as soon as I pierce, I also wanna transfer my weight. So here, transfer my weight onto that leg, okay? And this piercing hand pierces out and connects. It's like it grabs onto something, okay? So here, pierce. Now, as it's grabbed onto something, you're going to rotate around that point, finding it with your gaze. So here, pierce, rotate around it, step, and shift, okay? So once again, we're here, push and pull, pierce, rotate, step, and shift. So let's talk about that one. This is a version of flowing body palm, and there's different ways to do it. You can do this movement with a little bit more of a twist from the feet, kind of a drilling. We could also do this movement with a step and a turn into position, okay? Sometimes a little challenging to jibber jabber while doing these moves. Okay, so here we can pierce and step and turn into position, and that gives us this move as well. And all of these are gonna connect to that flowing body concept. But to make this happen, here, close, reach. This hand right here, hug it in to your body so you feel a connection to the upper bow. And then from the crown of the head, you have to reach. And then from the waist, turn the waist, find the hand, okay? And you're gonna get this really nice stretch and turn from the body, okay? And you can see this other hand is still here. I step, and then my whole body flows, and then this hand keeps going behind me. You see? So within the context of the whole all the moves. So here's snake, lion, into the palm strike, pierce into tiger riding, pierce, flowing body into this dragon extends its wings, or dragon opens its wings position. Okay, so palm strike. Here, find the ripple to push and pull, hand and leg, or arm and leg move together. This matches arm and leg move together, and then the body, flow the body, step with the body. This is flowing body, okay? One of the main concepts from Bagua, right? We have single palm change. One palm is doing something. Double palm, both hands do something together. And then flowing body, the hands are sort of creating still points, stabilization, while the body flows around the movement. These are the kind of body method that really help with throws. That might not quite see it in the leg methods, but the turning of the waist is what's getting the transition of the waist and the legs up better transmitted through the shoulders and the back. So later on, for throws, we can look more specific at the technique, right? But for body method practice, we want to feel the extension, turning, feel the strength all across the waist, and the control to still be able to drive through your movement and extend that shape up. This is like Cheng Yao Wai in Shuai Jiao, for those of you familiar. Here, okay, this movement. So there is a more dynamic way of practicing a very similar body method that connects to a throw, a specific throw. And so here, you'll notice where is the similarities. Lengthening the waist, stepping, driving around, okay? And so finding that coordination, very, very useful. So these are the next few moves of our flowing set, right? So the set as a whole has 8 movements, like many Bagua movements do. Here's our movement 1, then 2, 3, and then here's movement 4. Pierce into flowing body, okay? And in this position here, you should have that nice extension from your back leg, solid on this front leg, extending evenly front and back into position. This idea of flowing body palm, we have in a lot of different systems. Here is a Cheng style version of flowing body, where you just step to the outside and come through those movements. A Liang style version, here, a little bit more complicated. But it's all the same concept of flowing body, meaning my hands are going to go this way, and go that way. One's going up, one's going down. Maybe they're holding, but my body method can flow within this. This is, to me, that closely relates to Bagua and Shuai Jiao body method together. How Shuai Jiao and Bagua had sort of evolved with one another for some time in Beijing. Cheng Tinghua was a Shuai Jiao stylist, so he had an understanding of these concepts and would try to make the Bagua into something that would work for him and the stuff that he already knows. That's why in a lot of these Cheng style sets, there's really good flowing body method through the waist and through center. And so when we look at that movement and compare it to, let's say, Shuai Jiao body method, then we can really start to understand where we can put some focus in our Bagua to draw it even more of that Bagua body method. For example, here, if you want to get more shuai out of this, find this root as much as possible and transition it. There, find this root as much as possible and transition it. And the same thing, always find the root before you transfer. That way, you know the motion is going through the whole body. This is like shuai jiao techniques where you have to start here and you're gonna need to have it flowing all the way through you if you're gonna make that technique work. We wanna feel the strength from the ground up in all of them.